Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Brian's Jerky Journey. It's going to be episode number 63 with me, your good with numbers crunching, beef jerky munching host in the place to be, the notorious Brian G. So, episode 63 will be showcasing a jerky that I've gotten a couple months back. I haven't had a chance to review it. And there's a story behind that. So, first and foremost, the name of the jerky is based out of Kansas City, Missouri, and it is called Craft Beer Jerky. And I have a couple brands here. I have a couple packages of the Brunette Nut Brown Ale from Nebraska Brewing Company, the American Saison Ale, apologies if I'm not saying that correctly, but that's out of Boulevard Tank 7, and then beef jerky created with porter beer, and beef jerky crafted with wheat beer. So basically the story behind it is it's craft beer. It's basically jerky infused in different types of craft beer flavors. Now, beef jerky infused with craft beer, as it says right here. Nice rhyme. So basically what I wanted to do originally with this, because I'd gotten it like late spring, it's still good, but I wanted to do it outside at a fire pit with the craft beer. Fortunately, just the way things are going right now with the pandemic, obviously, can get... and I wanted to do it as a panel, because I had so much here, and I know a lot of people who are big into craft beer, and I thought this would be a nice way to pair it. But unfortunately, given kind of the circumstances with the pandemic and just logistics, I just could never do it, and things have been busy for me, so it's just, unfortunately, a situation where I wasn't able to really to do that when I wanted to do it. So, yeah, so I'm doing it now, as we're kind of approaching the end of November here, post-Thanksgiving edition here. I want to thank everybody, by the way, for all the likes and comments and views, for that matter, on a couple of my most recent reviews. It means a lot that people still like to watch and will make comments, and it's still very nice to hear people when they hear about what this is to kind of perk up. So it's just been a very busy month for me. As I mentioned in my last review, I just started doing some freelance contract work, and it was just a very busy month for me doing that on top of everything else. So while also looking for full-time opportunities and talking with prospective opportunities about full-time opportunities. So yeah, so it's just been very busy, and I really want to get back on this and do it on a more regular basis, because I think it's informative and I think it's a lot of fun. So with that being said, let's dig into the craft beer jerky. Let's talk a little bit about some of these flavors here. So I have two packages with the Brunette Nut Brown Ale. So I'm only going to have one of them, or sample from one of them. And basically I have four other packages here. So yeah, so I'll do a bite of each. Let's start with the Brunette Nut Brown Ale. These are 2-ounce packages. Let me just make sure they're all saying that. 2 ounces, 2 ounces. So they're all 2-ounce packages. They all have nutritional content on the back of the packages, which I will have in the description line below. For the Brunette Brown Ale, I'm going to put the Weight Watcher points up here. So let's just see anything about distinct messaging here. So I'll just read this one time because it looks like it's the same messaging in the back of the bag. But basically, it's beef jerky that is as savory and unique as the craft beer it is marinated in. No worries about getting a buzz. The alcohol is cooked out throughout the drying process. Enjoy. So it's kind of like a nice non-alcoholic feel if you're a big fan of the taste of craft beer, not getting that side effect of getting the buzz. Be nice to see how this tastes in conjunction with it. So, just kind of full disclosure, I'm not really a big craft beer guy myself. I mean, people make it and want me to try it, I'll try it. I'm not really much into the ales. I am more into the hard liquor. But, you know, if give me a good Pilsner or something a little more blonde on the lighter end, and I'll drink it. I definitely feel like as I've gotten older that they, you know, I think I have more of a palate where I can probably go back and start drinking craft beer and be okay with it. But, yeah, let's just see how this goes. So this is the Brunette Nut Brown Ale. It's good until March of 21. Both of them are. And yeah, so nutritional content is up there again, as I mentioned. And let's dig into this. Beef jerky infused with craft beer jerky, beef jerky created with Brunette Nut Brown Ale, collaboration with Nebraska Brewing Company. Let's dig in. Tenderness, texture, and initial scent. Of course, I didn't tear the seal off for me. Alright, I decided to grab some scissors because basically what happened is I went to tear the seal off, took the seal off, but I didn't actually break the seal, the part where the seal piece breaks, so I decided to manually do it here with some scissors. Okay, there we go. And then it's texture, initial set. Very interesting smell coming out of the bag. This is nice. It's like a nice, really nice dry piece, but it's not like breaking off like it's like extremely dry. You can tear it with minimal effort, and again, has a very distinct smell to it. So. And it's fairly tender, the texture is there, so it's not flimsy, but it's not like really dry. So I'm going to give it a 4 for tenderness, texture, initial scent. Scent and smell. If you can take a look here, this is right here. My cat, Dougie, sitting next to me, perking up over the beef jerky. So yeah, so it's got a nice smoky smell to it. Again, when I opened the bag, the initial scent lended kind of nicely to what it meant. What that kind of smokiness is. Brunette Nut Brown Ale. I can't really... To me, I feel like it's going to have kind of a smoky scent to it, but then have more of the taste of the beer that it's infused in. So I'll give it a 4 for scent and smell as well. And let's see how this chews and tastes. So... that's really good. Getting that aftertaste. So, I think the reason why I'm not a big fan of craft beer is probably because I'm not a big fan of hops. I find that whenever I have a really hoppy beer, my blood pressure kind of rises and I get a little flush. Whereas I don't get that as much on liquor because I feel like I can take less and get the buzz just as quick. Compared to a craft beer. But I mean, craft beer is one of those things where you just kind of, you're meant to savor it and enjoy it. That flavor is really good. I think maybe because it's minusing the hops, I can see why people like it. Those who aren't impacted by the hoppiness. So I'm actually going to give that a 5. I really like that. So that's a 4 for tenderness, texture, initial scent. 4 as well for scent and smell. And a 5 for chewiness and taste. It says chewed well and tasted well. And it's going to be a 4.5 out of 5 for the Nut Brown Ale. All right, now let's go into the individual ones here. I'm going to try the created with wheat beer. Refrigerator after opening or consumed within 48 hours. Again, the messaging is the same as on the back. Can't really read what this one is saying. This one says 339-20. So I don't know if this is still good or not, but we'll find out. Nutritional contents up here. Let's dig in to the wheat beer craft beer jerky. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. And again, I'm running into the same problem. I hit the seal, and it's not taking the seal. It's not breaking the resealable pack. That really stinks. I almost said another word. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. It's a nice big piece right here. Let's just tear this in half. This piece in it. I definitely got a hint of the wheat when I was taking the piece out of the bag. So initial scent is kind of a wheatiness to it, which I'm not really a big wheat beer fan for that matter. So again, hoppiness. But this is a nice dried out piece, but it's very, the texture is, it's tender, but it's not like I can tear it with minimal effort, but it's not like really dry. So I'm gonna give that a 4 for tenderness, texture, initial scent. Now scent and smell. So again, it's got kind of a smokiness to it. Again, I just got kind of that hint of the wheat beer coming out of the bag. So don't really know what to make of it other than I'm wondering how it's going to taste. I know it's going to chew well. So as well, I will give it a 4 for scent and smell and see how it chews and tastes. So again, I knew it would chew well, which it is. Now, something like this, you got to really kind of look at what the aftertaste is going to taste like when it's going down. I feel like I'm getting that hint of the wheat, but lacking the hops. So it's actually, I'm enjoying it quite nicely. It chews really nice. It's probably one of the best chewed jerkies that I've had in quite a while. So I'm going to give that one a 5 as well. For chewing and taste. So I'll be a 4.5 out of 5 as well for the wheat beer. American Saison Ale. So this one is out of Boulevard Brewing Company, collaboration with them. Bite into your beer. I'm curious if it's so. Bite into your beer is the actual slogan. Can't really see where else it would say that, but I'm not really seeing where the best by date is on this. But it does have nutritional content, so here's the nutritional content here. And let's dig into the American Saison Ale. And then its texture, initial scent. Let's see if third time's a charm. So, third time was a charm. I had to tear a little bit lower down. So let's see how its initial scent of it is as I take it out of the bag. Again, these are nice pieces here. Because it's, oh yeah. I'm curious about what the Saison is like all about. Beef, Tank 7 beer, Worcester, spray with potassium sorbate. I don't know how that is, but yeah. So it's very interesting. That scent that you get once you break the seal and that comes out of the bag is kind of lean back a little bit, like, what's this? It smells good. But it's a nice piece, again, sturdy piece. It looks flimsy, but it really isn't. It's just, where it is right here. Tear a little bit of effort, but not that much. Nice texture to it. So, it's pretty good. Again, a 4. Scent and smell. I'm very interested to see how this is going to taste. Because I really don't know. It's kind of like almost a lemon. That's probably it. I know lemon is a very popular component of some types of craft beers. So, very intrigued. We go with 4 as well for scent and smell. Now let's see how it chews and tastes. These are all chewing quite nicely. Great chewiness out of these flavors. And it's a very intriguing flavor. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a taste of the lemon. It's like a smoky, lemony kick. Another 5. Ooh, got a little heat to it too. I'm getting a little bit of heat now. So yeah, 5 for chewiness and taste, 4.5 for that as well. And then the last one, porter beer. Yep, content on the back. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. Now the key is to really kind of tear it further down to where you think the seal is going to be, and it just opens it up enough for you to go in and just break it. Man, these scents coming out, man. Wow, and these pieces, good quality pieces. I'm really impressed with the quality of the beef from Craft Beer Jerky. So the porter beer. It's very intriguing smells coming up, which sounds terrible, but that's really, I think, what you would get out of it. So, and again, a nice quality piece, same as the other ones, good texture, very tender, minimal effort to tear, and an interesting scent. So that one I'm going to give a 5. 5 for the tenderness, texture, initial scent and smell. Again, it's got a smokiness. I'm not really knowing what I would give out of a porter. If anybody knows, drinks, a big fan of porter beer, what kind of hoppiness you'd get or taste that you get from it. But it's got like a smoky component. Oops, dropped it. 5-second rule. But yeah, it's very interesting smell to it. I'm curious how it's going to taste. And again, I think it's going to chew well. So I'm going to give it a 4 for scent and smell. And as we finish up this episode number 63, showcasing the various types of jerky from the Craft Beer Jerky Company, let's see how this chews and tastes. It's very interesting. So, hey, 5 all across the board for chewiness and taste across all the brands. So it's going to be a 5 as well for chewiness and taste. So that is, I'm going to say a 4.75 out of 5 for that last one. So that's it. Nice, oh man, nice smokiness. I'm feeling it now in my mouth. So, and I had a great workout earlier this afternoon, my first one in about 3 weeks. Hoping that it translates into me being able to do more this week. Last couple times I tried working out, I've hurt my back and basically haven't been able to really consistently work out probably this month, which I kind of used to my advantage from a professional level because, again, kind of trying to get up to speed with this freelancing opportunity, the hope that it leads to something full-time there or elsewhere. But yeah, so let's try to stay busy and hopefully I'll be in a position down the road where I can do more of these for fun week to week instead of every couple weeks, which unfortunately has been the case the past couple months. So, but yeah, so that'll do it for this episode number 63. Be sure to like this video, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think about this, or if you are interested in finding out more about the Craft Beer Jerky Company. You again can look down in the description line below for their information. But if you like this video and you want to see this channel grow, I suggest you hit the like button below, or you can hit it here. You can watch prior videos over here, and then you can look down on my description line below. You can see where you can find me on my other social media channels, or you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, see the notorious Brian G and Brian's Jerky Journey on the IG. So that'll do it for this episode number 63 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Hope you've enjoyed this journey with me. You join me in the next one. Thanks.
Thank you for watching the Brian's Jerky Journey show. If you don't like jerky, go blow.